All right, there's officially a new best method for getting Demonite and Darkryte inside of the Forge, and this completely outdoes the previous method that pretty much everyone was using. So we're going to try to use this, and obviously this is the new best and also the fastest method. So today I'm going to be breaking down exactly why and how this works and what you should do to use this. Now, obviously, before we go any further, I do want to be clear though, this is very beneficial if you have access to private servers, and if you don't, I will have a video, hopefully if I remember to put it in the top right corner right now. You can go and click on over to that. It's the best way to get free private servers. Now, as a note though, if you do want obviously maximum efficiency, and I'm going to be giving away either every single game pass, or I'm going to be giving away 50 rerolls to a few people. And to enter into the giveaway, if you want to enter, all you got to do is comment Roblox username down below, leave a like and hype this video, and that'll enter you into the giveaway. And I mean, like, the most optimal, the private servers is obviously going to be the best way to do this, but you also going to want a few things. So firstly, I'm just going to get a max amount of these, Now, the reason for this is we're going to come on up here, right? And if what we're wanting to do is essentially rather stacking luck, because obviously, you know, a lot of people assume you want to stack luck. What you want to do is first objectively do what's called rock control placement. So I'm going to come on down here real quick. And what you can do, this is why the private server is recommended. We can come on down in here, and in main sections, just like right here, this looks like a potential 3-for-1. Never mind. Really close though. You want to find as many ore placements that happen to be a 2-for-1 or a 3-for-1. So right here, we have a potential 3-for-1. Nope, maybe. Anyways, we have a 2-for-1 right here. And essentially what you're going to do is just try to get as many of these as you can. Now, what you can do though, this is why the private server is more recommended, is say there is something that you do not want, you can simply just reset and leave the server if there's not enough good placements. Like for me right here, this is 2-for-1s, or 2 right here, and then another 2 right here, and then the 1 right here, which is pretty optimal, I'm not gonna lie. So what we'll start off by doing is, firstly, we're gonna want to pop our minor potions just to start clearing some stuff. And firstly, what we're gonna work on doing is clearing out as many of the just non-volcanic rocks as we can. Now, the reason for this might, you know, be surprising, but when you do get rid of the other ones, what'll happen is new ones will spawn in, and this will allow for volcanic rocks to spawn in. It's kind of like a randomized cycle. So what I'll do, I'll come back over here. I want to find, most notably, I think clearing out this section right here where I'm actually probably going to grind. This is probably going to be one of the better spots. Now, sit and mine this. Now, another thing a lot of people do misinterpret is the best optimal thing to do for races. Like, obviously, you might assume luck stacking with things like the angel rays are going to be the best bet, but this sometimes might not actually be the case, which I will show you in a second. So I'm going to finish clearing out this one right here. So what we're going to hyper focus on is, as you see, we got another double one right here, it looks like. Perfect. So we have that. We're going to keep clearing out everything. See, we got 2 volcanic rocks right there. So ideally, we want to get about 5 in total, and 2 that are, you know, 2 pairs of 2. Now, what we're going to do is see like this. So this is perfect right here. We have this, and if we could get another volcanic rock closer by, that would also be good. So I might go ahead and clear some of these. Now, statistically, the best strategy is going to be using Dwarf Race, which I'll explain that. So if you want to go to Dwarf Race, right, what you get is a really high chance to deal more damage to rocks, which would be volcanic rocks, basalt rocks, but obviously most notably volcanic rocks. Now, obviously I don't have the Dwarf Race. I might try to get it. I mean, it really depends. But so I'm going to do is I can come right here, and then I'm going to try to perfectly pinch both of these and get them just down to about 2,000 where I can see. I should probably pop a luck potion as well. So we're going to mine just enough to where we can get, that's volcanic rock, or like only volcanic rock. And then this looks like volcanic rock. So then I don't want that. So I'll come over and mine this one instead, and essentially doing the same thing. So once I get this one down enough to where I can see the ores in it and decide if I want to continue finishing mining it, if it's Darkryte or Demonite, that looks like Revealite, volcanic rock, topaz, more volcanic rock. What I'll do is I'll go and start mining the last one in this group. And yeah, as you see over there, just as I'm starting to finish, these ones will pop back up, meaning the ores in them that are going to be mineable are going to reset. So this one, volcanic rock, I'm going to come back over here and essentially just rinse and repeat this. So I'm going to keep going over this. Now I'll also show you a better way to do this. As you see, we got, that looks like obsidian, I think, and then more just junk. Come back over here. This is reset. So I'm going to keep mining this. Now, one of the main things is if you are in a server, the best, obviously, I think you can get like 3 or 4 ores to spawn on each other. That looks like fire-ite, which I don't really need. I'll come back to this one. Now, obviously, if you do happen to have dwarf, this will be way easier because volcanic rock, you know, as a rock category, gets mined way faster. And obviously you should try to be as optimal as you can, because what matters here is more speed rather than luck, because you want to be able to cycle as fast as you can. So it doesn't really matter how much luck you have, because luck stacking obviously was what people would consider the most optimal strategy. So we got whole bunch of nothing. Come back over here. And so essentially what you want to do, obviously is keep cycling this, but you want to try to put damage increase. We got ore, more volcanic rock, nothing good. You want to try to get damage minor shards on your pickaxe, because you don't really want to have higher luck per se. Obviously you do want a certain level of luck, but what you do want is obviously the priority should be getting like as fast as you can, which is going to be through damage. Now, arcane pickaxe, people try to argue arcane pickaxe is better. It is in fact the demonic pickaxe is way better if you look at upfront luck and damage. So what we'll do is, after you have gotten this, you know, form of a setup, this is very optimal, because most optimally would be like, you know, you have threes and all that, and you can easily cycle multiple at once, but obviously that's very improbable. And you can easily, if you have your own private server, reset, reload, and like just cycle in and out until you do have that. Now this looks like obsidian, nothing too good. Another thing you can do is, since we'll be in this confined section, you can actually pop a luck totem to make it even more efficient, because since you're staying in relatively the same area, you can use a luck potion. We got another ore, a bunch of volcanic rock. So we'll keep doing this. And also, as a note, if you do not have a private server, you can join my Discord server. I am hosting a lot of private servers in there if you want to join that. And we have more information in regards to the macro, which will have a built-in function allowing you to join small servers. But we got more fire-ite, it seems, some other stuff. I don't really think I want fire-ite, but just like that, did you see that? That was demonite right there. So if you're wondering what it looks like, if I can get it to show again, it's that red crystal. Boom, just like that. So that's how you keep track of that. Now, once your optimal layout has been compromised, you can just go back to cycling. Now that only took, like, as of recording, that took like a few minutes to get one. Now, obviously you can't expect to have this be fast, but you can expect it to be faster than the previous methods. Now, one thing to note, like I just showed, is it appears and disappears very fast. What I'm assuming is the really rare ores, you know, they like to hide them. So if you're unsure of which one it is, if you break it down to where the physical thing changes in size, you can see it. So just like that. Now, since obviously I can't really mine those ones since they haven't regenerated yet. There we go. So you can break it down. These go down 3 or 4 levels where you can see the actual physical ore in it. So I can mine this down a bit further and then see the ore. So you're either looking for that red spike or the black spike. So if you miss one, you can mine and look at the left, or mine and look at the right, and then continue cycling this. Now, for luck, as far as that goes, perfect. We even got a volcanic rock spawning in again. So as far as luck goes, what you want to do is luck potions, minor potions. You want to get, for the most part, that's really it. You don't want to overdo your luck, because realistically, what you want is mining speed. Now, if you can get the dwarf race, that'll be way better. But besides that, for the most part, you want to try to use the demonic pickaxe, and you want to prioritize strength on your pickaxe over luck. Now, obviously luck isn't a bad thing. You can have luck on your pickaxe, but it's obviously not going to be as beneficial as just the pure speed you can get. Now, once again, for the most part, you do want to just sit and cycle this. This is currently the fastest method. Obviously, you know, as rare as this stuff is, this is the best way you can currently get it. Doesn't seem like anything in this, but we even had a perfect example of showing you me getting some. So for the most part, that's pretty much it for this video. If this helped you out, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you on the next one.